So once all of this comes out, at this point, people are in full-fledged speculation of like, okay, is all of this coming out because she is distracting everybody from what is going on with her man and what is going on, and she don't want people to talk about, she's pretty much just trying to persuade the public and just sway, like, hey, look over here, it's me, don't pay my husband no mind, like, come over here, like, I got shit going on, and y'all know y'all can look at me. So, that's what the fuck people are speculating. Me being people as well. But she then ended up dropping a GQ magazine spread where she had a full-fledged photo shoot. And let's take a look at that and get into Beyoncé being on the cover of GQ magazine. Here we go. The business of Beyoncé knows Carter. Beyoncé graced the cover of this GQ magazine. And when I say the distraction was almost working. Okay, you may definitely momentarily distract us because, god damn, like, see, this is, when Beyonce do shit like this, drop these bomb-ass photo shoots and things like that, we get into the looks, we get into how beautiful, how gorgeous she is, we appreciate that. But side note from all of that shit, why the fuck are we still doing print editorial magazine interviews? See, this is part of the problem right here. We want to see you speak. We want to see you sit down and connect with the person who is asking you these questions. We don't want to read what the fuck you said allegedly, because I'm going to just say they could have typed some shit up. We don't know. You could have just edited some shit up for them to say or sent them this shit. We don't know if you sat with this person. You could have literally emailed this shit back and forth. This shit could have been a text message spread that you did back and forth just to, hey, all right, text them this, throw this shit out there, and I'm going to send them this photo shoot. Bam, bam, bam. I'm B. All right, throw this out there, and that's just that. Slap some shit together, and that's just that. Like, it's just no effort, no give up, no fucks given, no more at all. And this is part of the fucking problem. If you want your shit to sell and you want us to continuously to be full-fledged interested in you, and you want to be this dominating in every asset in every area that you fucking come across, yes, you're going to have to run through the chitlin circuit, baby. You're going to have to come back to where you came from and do some real interviews and talk to the people. So she did a long ass interview with GQ and asked a bunch of questions, and I've read through it. I did, because it's Beyonce. I'm a read. Like, I'm in nursing school. I got a lot of shit to normally read through, but I read through this long ass interview with what she did and what she said and whatnot, because I wanted to know what's going on with my girl. Like, okay, if she's going to talk and she's giving it to us in a way that I'd prefer to be talking, but if she's going to write and text it out, I'll read it and we'll see what's going on. And that's what I did. But so we're going to get into that in a second. But before we do, let's get into the pictures. When I say she looks like Daenerys Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen and just a part of the Targaryen family. When I say she is heavily inspired by Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, because I feel like ever since Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons came out and we didn't seen the Targaryen hair in this platinum blonde, which is a fire ass look, Beyonce then went blonder and blonder, then got lighter and fucking lighter, and just at this point she's a fucking full-fledged light-skinned Targaryen. That's what she looks like right here. Rhaenyra, come get your cousin and tell her, like, and get her on the dragon, baby, because, like, this is what the fuck. Beyonce, girl, yes. You look like a part of the dragon Targaryen family. Like, beautiful. Beautiful. The Targaryens look good. Shit. But, given Targaryen for sure. I really do like the emerald gold, the emerald necklace. That green really, really looks good. The body is a glass figure. It always had a glass figure body. And selling the Sir Davis and the liquor. Like, this was a good cover photo. It was. Let's get into some of the other photos, because she did a full-fledged photo shoot, and when I say she ate it, oh my god, this picture right here, ate it the fuck down. Beyonce. When I say this right here, the Targaryen hair looks really, really good right here. The Targaryen hair looks really, really good right here. Just laid down, touching down to the fucking floor with the black feathers and sparkliness, and then the pose in the face. When I say everything about this picture was fucking ate down, slay. Beyonce. This is the shit. Like, see, this is the shit. You know what you doing distracting niggas. You know we was instantly gonna see, okay, I still look good, the bitch still bad, and we gonna pay attention. We are. We ain't gonna momentarily we're going to be distracted. But listen, it is what it is. Like, my girl looks amazing in this fucking photo right here. Like, get into the bone structure, get into the eyes, get into the glaze, get into the high fashion editorial model face. Like, Beyonce, if she wasn't who she was, could have been an amazing supermodel, because god damn, just a gorgeous woman. Let's get into some of the other photos, because like I said, it was a full-fledged photo shoot. I loved this photo right here. I love this photo. It was given, I'm in my Cowboy Carter era. I'm in my Southern Western, old Western maturity era. See, it's also given her fashion choices are finally fitting for her age now. Because I always hated the way Beyonce dressed. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna just fucking say what it was. She was a hit or miss with her fashion choices for me. Like, I love my girl down, but baby, she could not dress, and her hair used to be looking a mess. She got it together now. She did. She got it together now. Like, shit be looking right and whatnot. Some of the outfit choices I still be like, But overall, you know, she always had a more mature looking style, and now that she's a mature woman now, at being still beautiful and looking young and regal as she does, her outfit choices definitely fit, you know, and match to her age now, and it's definitely age appropriate. I love the hair. It was given very Dolly Parton, very, very country bumpkin, like I said, and like the old Western, the Doors, the old Western Doors. Very good photo. Very good photo. I loved everything about it. So let's get into some more photos that I liked, because this was a really, really good photo shoot for Beyonce. Like, she's always been photogenic. She always takes beautiful photos. The pose. The fucking pose. Like, oh shit, my lights in my car. Child. I be forgetting. I'm acting like I got a whole studio up in this bitch. I'm in my fucking car. I'm in my car. Like, anyway, but the pose was just everything about this pose. Like, just ate it the fuck down. And then the black and white and the Targaryen hair really, really standing out in this blowout. Like, it looks really, really good. She had another photo with the same outfit that I really, really liked as well. Let's get into that. Oh my god. It was giving Nicki Minaj. I'm not even gonna lie. Nicki Minaj has had a photo or picture, an outfit that looks similar to like this. If I could find it, I would have had it up right now. But we get into Beyonce. Beautiful, fucking beautiful. The body, like I said, that hair and that blowout, and then the pose. Like, Beyonce, how old is you? God damn, baby. Like, just aging gracefully. Like, black, if you really just take care of yourself, truly does not crack. Like, oh my god. Like, she's like mother. Just giving sexy mother. Like, school teacher. Like, all she needed was some fucking school teacher glasses. And that's all we needed to, like, really, really, like, spice that up and whatnot. But yeah, Beyonce, I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was about a couple more pictures. I really, really liked this one. This was really, really pretty. Very classy. Very demure. Very bougie. Very just, okay. Sir Davis is in every fucking photo. Then she said, I'm going to make sure y'all see this Sir Davis. Y'all going to buy this fucking whiskey. If y'all buy nothing else, y'all going to buy this fucking whiskey. She has got that shit in every photo. Okay, Beyonce, so you took a page out the book. And just another photo, like another one that was like similar to what that black one was. She just was looking up in this one. Yeah, we get into Beyonce. This is a whole Beyonce appreciation, Beyonce read, Beyonce everything. That's we talk about Beyonce. I really, really did like this photo. I felt like it was really giving her Cowboy Carter era. That's what this was given. A lot of the pictures was really giving country and western vibes with that, but this one in particular really just gave, yeah. It did. It just gave like she had a fucking horse waiting on the saddle up right over there, but she gonna smoke her cigar before she go back and ride on a horse. That's exactly what the fuck this photo was given. So for that reason, that's why I liked that one. And lastly, this one. This one was just a beautiful, beautiful photo. Like I said, Sir Davis is in every fucking photo. Sir Davis sitting right there. But just a beautiful, beautiful photo. Like the emerald earring, the blowout, the Targaryen blowout curled up, the chest pushed up and shit, buttered, oiled on the neck. Like, Beyonce just sexy and bad. Like, she always been sexy and bad, but she's really aging gracefully. And like I said, her outfit choices finally now fit the age that she is, because like I said, she used to be dressing real old before she was old. Not saying she old now, but you know, we all getting old. Shit, I'm getting old. Like, god damn, I can't believe I'm the age I am. I'm fucking 29, about to be 30. Like, god damn. So yeah, so you look good. You look really, really good, girl. So let's get into some of these questions that she was asked during this long ass GQ spread that she did. When I say this was, oh my god, like, we ain't gonna read all these questions. It's too, you see how, like, we're not reading all these fucking questions. It's too many. But we're gonna get into some of them, because I really would prefer to, if my girl would have just sat down and just gave this to us sitting down talking. But anyway, the interviewer asked her, where are you at this moment? What were you doing today? Beyonce: today I'm on the East Coast while I enjoy a little bit of the summer sunshine. Most of the days I try to wake up at 6 a.m., squeezing in an hour or two of work before the little ones are up. Parenting while working, I move forward, embracing the beauty and the chaos of it all. Our home is alive with cousins and friends, spontaneous talent shows, and a clatter of dominoes. That's what I say. I've been trying to focus on my health, taking my supplements, eating very clean, and I've given up meat except for turkey this summer. I'm trying to muster up the strength to work out, but I just can't do it today. Maybe tomorrow. So that was a cute little response. Like I said, a little bit of insight into her day to day. This would have been better if somebody was sitting down actually asking her the question and she got to actually laugh and giggle instead of actually typing out a ha ha ha. But hey, we get what we get. See, this is what I mean, Beyonce. Like, all right, you giving us TikToks, you giving us voiceovers, you giving us a little bit more. Baby, come down and come sit down and talk. Find somebody that you comfortable with and come sit down and talk to the people. Because we got to actually read this shit and then break this shit down like a Game of Thrones book. I'm actually reading a Game of Thrones book on side note. So, like, her having a Targaryen hair and, like, Game of Thrones, The House of the Dragon being my favorite fucking show as well. Very, very reminiscent. Very, very, just, like, you know, connecting to that. That's why I connect with that in that regard. Here's another question that they asked her. This spring, you released a new album, and I have a lot of questions about that and how it connects to your past work. But I first want to start with the new thing. Whiskey. I guess I'm wondering, why liquor? Well, I'll never forget the day that I had whiskey. It spoke to me. I remember thinking, why have I never had this before? It was strong and warm, just the right amount of challenge. I love the process, the ritual of it. Whiskey isn't just something you just shoot down. It's a commitment. You gotta have patience. I like that. Then I got into the vintage Japanese whiskey and started doing tastings. It opened up a whole new world. I love everything about whiskey. the color, the smell, the way it dances in the glass, and I love the stories it comes with. Every bottle has a history. I also like introducing, damn it, I can't even see the bottom of that, but it was something that she said. I also like introducing something. Okay. Yeah, I can't see the bottom. But anyway, yeah, that was her getting into her whole Sir Davis whiskey thing and why she released the liquor. And I will say the liquor seems to be getting a lot of good reviews. A lot of people seem to be liking the liquor. I've looked at some of the comments and things. I haven't personally ordered the liquor yet because I don't really drink like that. I drink here and there, but you know, I'm gonna support my girl and order some of her shit. But I just feel like the commercial that she gave out was cool, but that was boring. It was, and it gave nothing. It gave no real feel. It gave old money. It did, but it wasn't really given for people to just go buy the shit. Like, I feel like if you go buy it, you really just gonna be buying it because it's Beyonce. Now, I've heard good reviews about it, and she did enter this liquor into some contests under an anonymous name, and she did win a bunch of awards with that. But it's something just still not connecting. Like, it's just not. I don't know. Whiskey? B. But anyway, you like it, I love it, girl. We gonna continue on. You like it, I love it, girl. Let's get into some more questions. I'm trying to figure out, like, well, which ones I want to read because it was a lot of them. It was a whole fucking lot of them. Your new album is notably Cowboy Carter, not Cowgirl Carter. What are you trying to say? With that and now with Sir Davis, about gender and about race through these titles? Well, I want to let everyone to take a moment to research the word cowboy. History is often told by the victors. And American history, it's been rewritten endlessly. Up to a quarter of all cowboys were black. These men faced a world that refused to see them as equal. Yet they were the backbone of the cattle industry. Now that's facts. That's facts. I ain't even gonna lie. That's facts. But, B, is this really why you do? See, I feel like when you keep trying to connect all this stuff to make something stick to this and this connect to that, and I just came out in the history of this is that, not one. Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. Like, we talking liquor, baby. We drinking. Like, girl, and see, this is why the connection part be just off. We love you, girl, but like, okay. Did we really need a history lesson when we trying to turn the fuck up with the liquor, baby? I guess this drink ain't for the turn up. This drink is for the money. This drink is for the motherfuckers, but you just want to sit. I guess this ain't the turn up drink. This ain't, because this ain't giving turn up. It's not. Let's get into some more questions. Oh gosh, it was so many. What's this one? Cowboy Carter was the second album to a planned trilogy that you started 2 years ago with Renaissance. What sparked this grand idea to do a trilogy of records, each exploring different genres? She went on to say, I started Cowboy Carter almost 5 years ago. Pay close attention to my age in the lyrics of 16 characters. Okay. So let's get into the rest of that question. Here we go. For the start of my career and on every album, I have always mixed genres, whether it was R&B, dance, country, rap, Zydeco, blues, opera, gospel. They have all influenced me in some way. I have favored artists from every genre you could think about. I believe genres are traps that box us in and separate us. I've experienced this for 25 years in the music industry. Black artists and other artists of color have been creating and mastering multiple genres since forever. This is why it was so important for me to sample the composer Joseph Bolon, known as Chevalier de Saint. All right, baby, we ain't about to get into all these names. Yeah. Anyway, that was the point of her reasoning for, getting into all these different genres and doing this. Why she get in the country and why she want to do that and all this stuff. And Big, we know you want to venture out from your core fan base of R&B. We know you want to do different things, and I fully understand and respect that. But you have to understand that people want what they want from you. They want what they love from you. And R&B is one of the things that you do the absolute best, girl. They've literally took so many of your songs to the point where you even took Cuff It and remixed it and put the Twister slowed down version of Cuff It on and remixed it and put it out yourself. So you even understand how much your music has a strong impact when you do R&B. Your music sticks with the people. We love it. We scream. We rave for it when you do R&B. Cowboy Carter came and went. And motherfuckers barely liked Renaissance until you came out with the tour and had everybody doing the movement. Baby, it's nothing wrong with doing all these different things, but you can't force yourself and force these things down people's throat and think that they're just going to accept and love every bit of it just because of who you are. That's just not how it's going to work. And you just got to accept and understand that as well. And just not have backlash and say little types of underlying flippant shit that you and your husband always say when y'all don't get y'all way, or people don't understand y'all perception or sway in the way that y'all want to be swayed, or sway in the way that y'all want to sway them. Anyway, but let's get into I'm going on and on. Let's get into these other questions. Earlier this year, you also launched a hair care line, Sacred. In ramping up these business interests, do you find that entrepreneurialism scratches a different kind of itch than your other creative pursuits? She wants to say, I am a musician first. It has always been my priority. I didn't get into anything that could take away from my artistry until I felt that I was solidified as a master at my first love, music. Which she did master that. Clap it up for Beyoncé at being one of the fucking greatest that's going to go down in history. The biggest that ever fucking did it, because she is and she that. In fact, I only work on what liberates me. It's fame that at times can feel like a prison. So when you don't see me on red carpets and when I disappear until I have art to share, that's why. Well, if y'all wondering why Beyonce only show up when she got something to sell, or when she wants your money, or when she try to ask for you niggas money, this is why. Fame is a prison, and she don't want to be on the red carpets and only wants to be here when she has art to share. Art that she is going to ask for your money to contribute to, a.k.a. Cowboy Carter, a.k.a. Sacred, a.k.a. Sir Davis. Gimme, 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 gimme. Pretty much. And it is literally, this is why people just be like, okay, Beyonce is just so overrated. I'm just so over this shit. I don't have time. And like, I personally love the music, love the artistry, and love everything that she is and will always go down as my favorite fucking artist, and I will argue everybody down to this day. But we just have to be real about the perception of how you come off to the people, no matter what you say at this point in the game. Because none of this shit is just like, motherfuckers, I read that and I'm just like, girl, okay. I've been saying the only time the fuck you come around is when you want my money, or when you want something, or when you want me to just come give you my attention, or just when the fuck you want to snatch it up. They say you only drop around tax time and take niggas' taxes. And that's what they say. That's what they say, baby. So, you just coming out and confirming it is just, just what we needed. Some people could be mad at the truth. Some people just say, I'll just say, interesting. That's all. We already knew that, baby. Let's get into some more questions that she put out. Okay, we're good. I'm going to start moving towards the end questions. Because like I said, I'm not trying to be here all day reading everything, every little piece of it. Let's get into this one. What is currently inspiring you in music and film? What's the best thing you've heard in 2024? Well, she went on to say, I love and respect all the female singers, songwriters who are out right now. Ray, Victoria Monet, Sasha Sasha Kiable, Chloe and Holly, and Renee Rapp. Renee Rapp, bitch! No, you fucking... Wait. Renee Rapp! Okay. I love Doechii and Glorilla. And I heard that Mexican OT, he's from Houston. He goes hard. I really like I really like Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. And I think, damn, I can't even move this thing out the way. I can see the bottom now. The truth is, I spend time listening to the classics, and I can fucking had to skip that because my face box is covered over that. Y'all can see that. The truth is, I spend time listening to the classics like Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and music from artists on Strax label. I just watched that documentary. I just watched that documentary. What else was this? Oh yeah, I just watched that documentary. It's so good. I highly recommend. The best movie I've seen is, I think she said Inside Out 2. Yes, I believe Inside Out 2. I think it's brilliant. And I'm watching House of the Dragon. God damn it, man, I can't see that because the fucking face box is underneath it and I can't move it. But anyway, in watching House of the Dragon, like I said, her watching House of the Dragon confirms my speculations that she has been heavily inspired by the Targaryens, Daenerys Targaryen, Rhaenyra Targaryen, and probably just the Targaryen family as a whole, because she got this platinum blonde ass hair and literally looks like she could be a part of the Targaryen family, flying dragons and breathing fire above every fucking one. Apparently that's what she does anyway. No, Beyonce's not a fucking, she's not a fire breathing fucking dragon. But heavily inspired by the Targaryens. Yes, it's obvious. Let's get into some of the last few questions, because now we towards the end of the questions. Like I said, I had to skip through some of this shit. I was not reading through all those questions. When you're not in go mode, or when the work is done, or at least for a minute, how do you make time for yourself? What is one thing that you do that's just for you, totally separate from work and family? She went on to say, singing is not work for me. I sing for me. I love music and I love to sing. It's a passion that runs deep. There's magic in the way it feels in my throat. A resonance that vibrates through me. All right. I ain't reading all that, child. Let's get to the end. What did she say towards the end? My voice has always been my companion. It's why I've always been happy, alone. Music understands my heart, even when I can't find the words, and yada yada. See, at this point, I'm getting bored. See, at this point, this is why I said, get this shit off my fucking camera. At this fucking point, bro. This is why I said this shit needs to be spoken. You need to be talking, conversating back and forth to the fucking people. I'm reading all this shit, wasting my fucking time. Bitch, I'm bored at this point. Seriously. No, seriously. Real shit. Beyonce, the interview was cute. I guess you gave some little insight into your life and whatnot, but this is not going to make the people be more relatable to you. This is not even going to make the people want to buy your shit. Quite frankly, a lot of people might not even read this shit because a lot of people don't like to read. That's just that. And shit. And I even have, sometimes I get tired of fucking reading and sometimes skipping over words and shit. Because when I read silently. Like I read in books. A lot of the times I don't even do a whole lot of reading out loud. I ain't been doing a whole lot of reading out loud since having presentations in school and coming on here and doing these presentations. So, yeah, man. We'll see how that ends up going. But literally by this point, people are like, okay.